Yo, what's up, guys? Omni here. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I'm sick. I don't know if this is my normal voice or if this is my sick voice. I've actually forgotten how, you know how when you get sick and you forget what it feels like to be normal? I can't tell what my normal is anymore. So I can't tell if my voice is it's acting up, if it's crazy, if it's normal. I don't know. But the show must go on. The daily uploads must go on. And I got, okay. All right, I'm laughing. In today's video, we're going to be reading PlayStation 5, the Kotaku review. Okay, there's this article that's going around as Kotaku. It's so fun to make fun of Kotaku, but there's a specific article about the PlayStation 5 that everyone's reading and everyone's talking about, and people have asked me to read. I'm going to go in blindly. I haven't read it. Apparently, the beginning's okay, so I'll probably skim through the part till I guess I get to the part where everyone's starting to poke fun at it. Speaking of PlayStation 5, I don't know about you guys, but I was not able to cop one. I feel like everyone in their grandmom has a PS5 except for me. Like I couldn't get the PlayStation 5. I couldn't get the Nvidia GTX 3090. I couldn't get an Xbox. I couldn't get nothing. Like, and I got sick. Like that's the only thing that I got was potentially Corona. That's this is a garbage winter, bro. Anyway, let's go ahead and read it. But before we read it, guys, we're still trying to get 200,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So look, if you're watching this video, man, and you haven't subscribed, just double check, okay? Make sure the button's clicked, okay? Come through, all right? Hit the sub button. All right, let's read this thing. So guys, here it is, PlayStation 5, the Kotaku review. Looks like a normal review. Ian Walker, I know this guy. Oh no, I know Ian Walker. I think I know this guy. He used to do articles for Street Fighter. If I'm not mistaken, he might have been the writer for a lot of controversial articles that had to do with Street Fighter back in the day. I think he used to work with SNK. There's a forum called SNK or Shoryuken forums. I think that's who that is. Yep, I was exactly right. Oh God, I know this guy. I know this guy. Okay, let's read the article. He's a very controversial. I think he was the editor-in-chief for Shoryuken. He's made some very questionable articles, and I just checked him out on Twitter. And as you guys can see, it says these tweets are protected. So, okay. All right, let's read it. I know I'm just laughing. I'm doing a lot of pre-laughs. Let's get into it, okay? I'm sitting at my desk, staring at the PlayStation 5, looming over my media stand, entertainment center. Is a little too grandiose for the small piece of Target furniture that holds all my gaming stuff, and wondering how the hell I'm going to review this thing. How would my boss, whose various PlayStation 4 reviews I've skimmed several times so, as to glean some insight into what I should cover, review this thing? How could anyone, at this very moment in time, review this thing? What? Why is he being so dramatic, bro? What? It's just a system, bro. He's referring to it as like this thing. It's just a goddamn PlayStation 5, bro. Come on. Let's start with the basics. PlayStation 5 launches next Thursday, November 12th in the United States, Japan, Canada, Mexico, Australia, New Zealand, and South Korea. It reaches the rest of the world 1 week later on November 19th. It costs $499 USD, adjusted for other parts of the globe, of course, for the standard version, and $399 USD for a digital-only version sans disc drive. The stand is just over 15 inches, 390 millimeters tall, and weighs a smidge under 10 pounds. It is a beefy boy. All right, not bad. That's a pretty good explanation. I mean, it's basically telling us, you know, when it's coming out, but it's some normal writing there. Nothing crazy so far. The specs, however, belie what the PlayStation 5 truly represents. It's been almost 7 years since Sony released the original PlayStation 4, a platform now known for producing some really great games. But it's starting to show its age. More recent PlayStation 4 games caused the console, OG and Pro alike, to wheeze and moan under the strain. It feels like the developers have done all they can to wring every last drop of power out of the old girl before setting her out to pasture. I don't know about you guys, but my PlayStation 5 isn't like wheezing and moaning under the strain. It's doing just fine. It's chilling. I mean, sometimes it goes a little crazy, but like, it's like every system, but all right. In many ways, the PlayStation 5 feels like a more significant upgrade from the PlayStation 4 than the PlayStation 4 did coming from the PlayStation 3, especially for someone like me who has never splurged on a PlayStation 4 Pro. It's a long sentence. My technological illiteracy kept me from getting too excited during lead system architect Mark Senry's deep dive presentation on the PlayStation 5's innards. I still have an idea what a teraflop is, and I refuse to learn. But seeing the graphics of the Demon's Souls remake and the snappy universe hopping mechanics of Ratchet and Clank ripped apart in action quickly opened my mind to its possibilities. All right, I feel like so far so good. Like, it's like, He actually is a pretty good writer. I mean, he's getting a little dramatic at times, but I mean, obviously, when you're writing something about a review, I guess he's more of like an imagery kind of guy, and I don't dislike it. So far, this seems pretty, not bad. Sony provided me with the retail PlayStation 5 2 weeks ago. I spent those 2 weeks playing Marvel Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Astro's Playroom, with some bug snacks and Devil May Cry 5 on the side since they arrived a little late. I've transferred over my PlayStation 4 library saves, the process for which was super easy, but the benefits for which remain hazy from game to game. I've messed around as much as I can with its settings, trying to familiarize myself with its copious, cascading menus. I've also wondered if anyone has the energy to care about, let alone the means to buy $500 electronics anymore. Oh. Okay, there we go. That's where he's about to start getting... Okay, I see where this is going. He's about to start getting political, isn't he? God damn it. I just said I didn't want politics on this channel anymore, bro. The next line is called Cutie with a Booty. All right, I'm not even going to read that. I'm pretty sure he says Cutie with a Booty because the PlayStation 5 is like ginormous. So let's just get to the juicy stuff, okay, guys? Like, let's get to the part where there's got to be something where there's, there's got to be something where the controversy kicks in, Aha! I found it. All right, this is the juicy stuff. I just scrolled down quite a while. This is a very long review, but this is it. This is the juicy part of the article. Like, imagine being like, yeah, guys, so I just reviewed the PlayStation 5. I give it a 9 out of 10. Here's all the specs and everything. But you know what? Does my review even matter? Ow. Oh, my throat, it hurts. All right, I need to be careful, y'all. I'm sick, okay? Let me read this. But does it really matter? This review has spent 3,000 words talking about the PlayStation 5, which is the most I've written about anything. It's as good as a video game console as there has ever been. The combination of ultra-high definition video, increased frame rates, high-end graphics, techniques like ray tracing, and the lightning-fast SSD make it feel like a real deal next-gen successor to the PlayStation 4. And if you're not ready to give up on the previous console, the PlayStation 5 reliably runs a vast majority of the PlayStation 4 library, with many of the games receiving upgrades to fidelity, frame rate, and loading times. Okay, we're still in there. Still not bad. But I'd be remiss to ignore all the reasons not to be excited for the PlayStation 5. Here we go, boys. Here we go. The world is still reeling under the weight of the COVID-19 pandemic. There are more Americans out of work right now than at any point in the country's history, with no relief in sight. Hey, that includes me. I got laid off from my job. Our healthcare system is an inherently evil institution that forces people to ration life-saving medications like insulin and choose suicide over suffering with untreated mental illness. Okay, PlayStation 5 review. As I'm writing this, it looks very likely that Joe Biden will be our next president. But it's clear that the worst people aren't going away just because a new old white man is sitting behind the Resolute desk. Well, at least not this old white man. Our government is fundamentally broken in a way that necessitates radical change rather than incremental electoral. Oh, man. You had to get political, bro. I made this mistake a couple of days on my channels. I got a little too political. And like, at least I got political during a point in time where I just kept it political. Like, can you imagine? I'm sitting here playing, hey guys, let's play Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity. God, this game is so fun. But I'm starting to think, does it matter? Does it really matter that this game is fun? We're in a state of... All right, I'm roasting this guy, but like, I don't know what electoralism is, by the way, but the problem is just like, no one asked for this information. Like, this should have been a separate article. He literally just attached, like, I guess maybe he was like in a mood. He was in this feeling like, Biden won. He was feeling like, everyone's kind of feeling like political nowadays. And he was just like, yeah, I'm writing this review on PlayStation 5, but the harsh truth is that for the reasons listed above and more, a lot of people simply won't be able to buy a PlayStation 5 regardless of supply. Or if they can, concerns of over-increasing austerity in the United States and the growing threat of widespread political violence supersede any enthusiasm about the console's SSD or how ray tracing makes reflections more realistic. That's not to say you can't be excited for those things. I certainly am on some level, but there's an irrefutable level of privilege attached to the ability to simply tune out the world as it burns around you. So bro, I can't buy a PlayStation 5. The world is burning around me. Can I at least play some video games? Like, damn. Like, can I not feel bad about about trying to make my life a little bit better by by playing some video games, you know? Like, it's not like I'm some like evil dictator. I was just watching Avatar, right? And there's this part in the Avatar, no spoilers, but there's this place where like there's like poor people and there's like rich people, and the rich people are just kind of like enjoying their lives and the poor people like suffering. It's like, I'm not like one of these rich people out here, you know, sitting here looking at the poor people like, oh, you're so poor, you're stupid. Like, no. I just want to play PlayStation 5. I just want a little bit of escapism. I just want to play the system that's been, you know, coming out for a long time, and I can't even play it because I don't have access to it. But like, I don't think anyone buying a PlayStation 5, if you can afford to buy a PlayStation 5, I don't think you should feel demonized because other people are losing their jobs and there's a pandemic. Like, I don't think those two go hand in hand. I won't deny that video games can be an escape. It feels great to lose yourself in a fictional world where you can fix everything. Some of us see a strength or a personality trait in video game characters that we wish we saw in ourselves. As much as it sucks for real-world problems to intrude on that space, I found it increasingly difficult to focus on video games amid our current situation. Many nights, it's all I can do is play a couple of runs of Splunky before collapsing into bed for a few hours of doom scrolling and restless sleep. And I know I'm not alone in that feeling. We are collectively tired, and for good reason. I agree with that, okay? I agree with that. Like, this is... I don't think he's wrong. I mean, a lot of people do agree with what he's saying. I just... time and place, bro. Like just give us the review and dip, bro. I ain't asked for your opinions on like the political nature of the world, but all right. Sony and Microsoft chose a hell of a time to release their next generation video game consoles. I don't think like Sony and Microsoft like chose. Like, it's like it's kind of, I mean, they did, but it's like it was coming, it was on the way, bro. Like, if anything, we need video games to kind of cope even better. We need a little bit of that copium, you know what I'm saying, guys? Like, we need a little bit of that juice. But, okay, I'm sorry. I think the PlayStation 5 is a great machine, but it's tough to recommend when folks are literally fighting for their lives while residing in the richest country in the world. Is that true? It might be. Is it? Okay. I was very lucky to receive a PlayStation 5 for the purposes of the review, despite the fact that I am comfortable enough to have bought one on my own. If you're in the same boat, I encourage you to grab the console and see what it's all about for yourself. If you aren't, don't feel like the PlayStation 5 would change your life. It's a video game system and is not going anywhere. I don't think anyone, you know, is buying a PlayStation 5 is thinking like, bro, this thing is about to change my life. Like... Like, we're in a pandemic. It's 2020, and man, my life is just falling apart. And if I buy this PlayStation 5, everything's gonna go upside down. You know, we're gonna do a 180, and everything's just gonna be good going forward. Like, I don't think anyone's buying a PlayStation 5 expecting for the system to like in some way dramatically change their life, considering everything that's happened this year. I'm looking forward to a time where we can all chat about next generation gaming on equal footing without a dozen daily crises looming over our heads. Until then, let's focus on what's truly important, even if that means dipping out of the next gen hype machine for a bit. What? Ian Walker, staff writer. Bro. God damn it. God damn it, Ian. You just had to put the politics into it, bro. You just had to add to it. I can understand now why this article review has gotten so much controversy. It's Ian Walker. I know this guy, okay? I've seen some of his articles, so this is not a surprise to me. And like, it's a shame because like the article itself, the actual like talking of the PlayStation 5 and the specs and his imagery, you know what? I have no quarrels with it. Actually, I think he's actually pretty decent in terms of writing. I would give it to him. It's just, it feels like everyone wants to like insert their political beliefs, you know, like on top of everything. It's like, you know, imagine you go to McDonald's, right? You're like, hey, I want a number one, please. Yeah, I would like the Big Mac meal, fries, and a Coke. That's it. That's all I want. And you go there and the person gives you a number one, the Big Mac meal and all that. And by the way, let me tell you about Biden, or let me tell you about Trump. You know, like, it's like, I didn't ask for all that, bro. Why are you attaching that to this review? You know, like, you're supposed to be reviewing the system, not the system and the political climate, and then kind of throwing out your, like, and I get what he's saying, you know? I don't have a problem with how he feels, okay? I just think the timing was kind of just, I want to say not manipulative, but it's just attached in a way where the story and everything is basically supposed to be one thing. The review of the PlayStation 5. You're supposed to just get the number one Big Mac meal, and you decided to come at me with your opinions on something completely different that I didn't ask for and that I don't care for. and it just takes the validity of the article. It makes it a joke. It makes it a joke, and I don't like how this spin happens. I don't want to read things and then get things that I don't want attached to it. Like if I read something, I want to know exactly what this something is. I don't want someone to start pushing onto me their ideals and beliefs and views of the world when it comes to this system. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's not allowed to have that opinion, okay? I'm not trying to like silence this guy, but just make that a separate article. You know, like let's scroll back up. The title of this article was PlayStation 5, the Kotaku review. Now, number one, Kotaku might need to take their name off of this title because it's a joke. But then again, if Kotaku kind of likes it, I mean, Kotaku's kind of a joke sometimes too, so maybe they're fine with that. But I'd be like, all right, bro, no, PlayStation 5, the Ian Walker review, because this is not just a review of the system. Anyway, that's it. Let me know what you guys think about this article in the comment section below. Okay, I have a lot of history with Ian Walker. I'm pretty sure even him and I have some beef prior. Let me go check. I think him and I have some Twitter beef. I'm gonna see really fast, but I think we do. All right, so apparently I do. The tweets are deleted. I don't know if they're deleted or because he protected his tweets, but this was March 30th, 2016. This was 4 years ago. And I say, so you come at me first with some BS, then you tell me to stay away from you? What is wrong with you? LOL. And now I want to know. I want to know what was said. How the hell did you take that from what I said? Oh my God. What did we get into? There was some fighting. Bro. I said no one I liked your work and point in time. What happened? I don't know. What happened in March 30, 2016? Oh, well, I guess for now it's going to be a mystery, but if I ever do find out, I'll let you guys. It says the tweet is unavailable, so I'm guessing he deleted it, but yeah, that's the PlayStation 5 Kotaku review article in a nutshell. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. I'm gonna let you guys go because I'm not feeling well. Like I can feel it. Like I wake up in the morning and I feel great, and then I feel like this sharp decline. Like guys, I hope it's not the Rona. Like I'm hoping. I mean, I don't know if you guys heard, there is a vaccine in place now that had like a 90% like success rate, which is really good. So you know, stocks are probably going to go up today. It looks like the future might be, you know, nice, you know, in the near coming future, but I don't want to jinx it anything, so whatever. Anyway, do me a favor, if you made it to the end of the video, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, okay? We're still trying to get 200,000 subscribers by the end of the month. I would appreciate if you helped. That's about it. I'll see you guys later. It's been good to get back on camera again to talk to you guys about something funny as hell. But yeah, you guys stay hydrated, stay safe out in these streets, wear your mask, you know, like stay healthy. I don't want you guys to get sick, okay? I forgot what it feels like to feel good again, and I'm hoping that I can just kind of get out of that. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Take it easy. Peace.